Tip number 1. If you have watched my previous video, you might have asked yourself, how did he change the UI like that? It's actually very easy. The only thing you have to do is press Ctrl and then the key left to your return key. So in my case, it's Ctrl and this key over here. And then you will enable the UI movement feature, right? So you can actually move every single element on the screen. So if I can move the map over here, I can move the map over here, whatever I want, however I want. And when you are finished, you can just press the same combination again and you are out of the editing mode. Tip number 2. If you want to see the in-game FPS, click Ctrl and F at the same time, and then you will have the FPS shown somewhere on your screen. I have moved it down here, but again, you can move it wherever you want. Tip number 3. When you look at my chat box, you will notice that some texts are in a different color and has also different size. And you can change that by just hovering over the General tab, right-clicking, choosing Change Text Colors. After that, you will see this little window here. And here you can choose which channel you want to increase the text font, and also you can change the color. So for example, let's go to the Trade channel over here, increase the size of the font first to 23 pixel. Unfortunately, 23 is max. And let's go and change the color to some like green or something like this, right? Maybe like this. That actually looks pretty good. So we click accept over here, and then we go into the chat box, type /trade and say, I want to buy Echoes of Angmar. That's how we do it. Tip number 4. The world is huge. You will be using the Stable Master very, very often to travel from point A to point B, for example, right? So let's say we want to travel to Combe here and we buy the horse. You can cancel your journey anytime you want. And maybe on your way there is like something you want to kill, or maybe there's like resources you want to farm and you have just discovered them on the way. You can just press this dismount button anytime you want and you can cancel your travels. Tip number 5. Now, speaking about traveling and horses, at level 35 you will be able to buy your own horse for some 4 gold something, right? And when you are riding with your own horse, you will have this bar here. Click bar to dismount. It's very similar to the one that I just showed you. So you can click this, just dismount your horse. But there is a faster way. And let's say I want to dismount like maybe under this bridge or after the bridge or whatever. I don't really have to click this bar over here. What you just can do is escape, and that's it. It's a very fast way to dismount your horse. Tip number 6. If you want to sell something, you go to a vendor and then click the sell tab over here. If there is any item, for example, that you do not want to sell accidentally or something, you can actually use this lock. It will disappear from the sell window, but at the same time you can click the show locked items and you can see which items are actually locked from selling, because maybe at one point you want to sell them because you don't need them anymore. For example, I locked the medium height over here, like 23 of those, but maybe now I want to sell them, so I'm gonna unlock this. And maybe I also don't need the mushrooms anymore because they are like low level buff food, right? I don't need them anymore, so I'm gonna unlock this as well. And now I can uncheck this again, and then I just click on sell all and they are gone. Tip number 7, especially if you are into crafting, right? And if you want to buy ingredients, for example, from an NPC. So for example, this NPC is selling some ingredients, butter and all that stuff. So in many cases, you will want to buy like a certain amount maybe, or you want to buy like 50 at a time or something. What you can do, you don't have to click like 10 times, just press the shift key and then you can buy stacks, right? And this is very convenient, but be careful, of course, the prices increases. Make sure to check the total amount and that you have enough silver and gold to buy these, because they can become very, very expensive very, very fast. For example, here it's just 15 a stack, but it's already 33 silver, so be careful. Tip number 8, if you want to gather resources or you need to pick up a special item or something on the ground for some quests or whatever, sometimes they like clip or something, the graphics are clipping, you can't really click it, right? So what you can do though is go to the options and then click on UI settings and click on item names. Now that you have the item name, it's not just easier to actually spot something. For example, this route, like if I don't have the item name, you won't probably even see that that there is something over here. Now, if I want to gather, for example, these branches over here, it's way better to just actually click the name of it, because then you will avoid any type of graphic glitching or clipping or whatever. Instead of, you know, like going onto a pixel hunt, like where do I, like, for example, if you see this here, like I can't, like this is grayed out, I can't click it, right? I need to get move a little bit closer and then I can click the item, but sometimes it bugs out, right? But if you have the actual name of the item, just click the name and it's fine. So guys, that wraps up this video for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget, I also stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/mentor. And if you're looking for a new home for your Echoes of Angmar experience, we will have a kinship ready at launch. We will play together, run dungeons together, run raids together, group together for group quests, trade and craft together, help each other out. If you're looking for a new home, the Discord link is in the description. Make sure to join that. And yeah, I'm looking forward playing with you guys, and I'm looking forward seeing you guys on the next video. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys very soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.